You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to Lifeline with AJ and Vincent. My name's AJ.
I'm Vincent.
And we have a very special guest today.
I'm Jackson. I'm not that special.
He's pretty special in our hearts. He's one of our best
Right in the
friends.
feelers.
I
Right in the
appreciate
feelers.
that.
He's
I appreciate
right
that.
in our. He's our best friend from Burke Center Penguins. We've been swimming with this kid since he was like 2 feet tall.
Straight out
We used
the
to
womb.
yam on him.
Yeah, no, this could cook me a lot. Until about 5 years ago.
And he got big. He's now 6 foot.
He's huge.
Trace.
6'3".
Yeah.
And he now yams on us. He's about to be a D1 swimmer at George Mason University.
So we'll segue right into that. Jackson, putting you on the spotlight.
Yeah, tell us a
How
little bit
do you
about
feel
yourself,
about
man.
How do I feel about what?
swimming in college?
All right, first off, I haven't even gotten into swimming at George Mason, and turning in all the forms to be an NCAA swimmer is such a pain in the tuchus. I'm not going to say that.
Whoa!
Whoa.
This is a family-friendly
So,
podcast.
literally, I had to do a login to this thing they call Blue Ocean, right? And that's just for like your medical records. Now, what happens is you've got to like get a password from the administration, and first you have it's like a two-factor authorization thing. It's like you log in with your original one, and then like the George Mason athletics department, they send you like a new code to like log in and actually do all the credentials. So 3 weeks ago I did the first part, and they said within 48 hours you should get an email with credentials, right?
Mm-hmm.
All this was due August 1st, and I hadn't gotten anything.
Whoa.
And I just called the administration like 3 days ago. I was like, hey, I did this jaunt like 3 weeks ago. I literally need like a password so I can swim for you guys. And they're like, oh, yeah, sure. All right, we got you. I was like, all right, cool. And before that, I had turned in my sickle cell thing for like trait testing.
Yeah.
And you have to turn that into the athletics department, and they approve it. So then they send me an email, and they're like, "Hey, we don't have your sickle cell thing." I'm like, "Wait, hold up, what?" This was literally today, like not even 5 hours ago. I just faxed them my sickle cell trait testing because this was due August 1st.
Yeah.
What is it? It's August.
It's August 8th.
What a bunch of doofuses.
Oh my
Like,
god.
Look, it's such a hassle to just swim on a D1 team, and I'm not even swimming there yet. Like, my first practice is September 8th, and I'm already, like, kind of stressed out about this.
But like you're already on the team though, right? There's like no tryouts.
much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more like a walk-on. I'm not really... Because
Like you weren't a recruit.
I mean, technically I was. I was technically actively being scouted because I was on Mako's.
Yeah.
So I was, like, technically actively being scouted for, like, the last, like, year or so.
Mm-hmm.
And so they got to see me, drop time and everything. They're like, oh, yeah, you still have, like, some room to improve and you're showing promise, right? So basically they were like, yeah, we'd like you on our team. I was like, all right, I guess, cool. I mean, like, swimming in college wasn't really going to be something I wanted to do. Like, obviously, I want to be a mechanical engineer and everything. But I don't think that swimming was on my list to do. I mean, it would have been nice, yeah, but I definitely could have survived college without being on a swim team. So, I mean, I'm excited to swim there, but, you know, it's just kind of something that's there, and it's not really, like, high key on my list.
What do you
I
mean
mean-
high key?
I mean, just going on like the topic of like you didn't really think about doing swimming in college and it wasn't really that important to you.
Yeah.
I like really abide by like you don't know what you're missing until it's gone.
Mhm.
So especially for someone who was like so deep into swimming as you, I feel like if you didn't swim in college, like you would have had something like missing.
No, I
Agreed.
mean, I'm going to, but I mean,
Like
if I don't like it, no, I'm not quitting swimming.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna do meets and stuff. Like, I'm not gonna push myself like I used to. Like, high school swim, I mean, if it's anything like I've been told, like, high school swim, any of you high school swimmers out there literally know that it's like the most bomb thing ever. Like, high school
Facts,
swim
straight facts.
It's like-
fire.
is actually so hype. It's
It's like
sometimes
summer swim.
it's actually no, it's more.
It's
hype
better than
summer
it's better
swim.
than summer swim.
It's borderline a college football game sometimes.
He is wild.
Like,
Yo, that last relays, when you give your like little speech,
oh yeah,
John,
no,
like,
I give pretty fire speeches.
and there's this picture.
Oh yeah.
All of his veins are popping out of his body.
No, I have it on my phone.
Veins we didn't even know he had. We're popping
no,
out.
Oh my God,
I
his
had no
chest
idea.
veins, shoulder veins,
Yeah,
forehead veins.
Vincent said that I had.
He had muscles
a
on
pec
top
vein
of his muscles.
at one point, and I was like, "What do you mean? There's like nothing there."
Yeah, I mean
Like,
a
what do
pec
you mean?
vein. Like,
And I
how do
literally
you
have a
get-
pec vein, and this is that picture, I believe.
Show the
I
ladies and gentlemen
hold
out
up,
there
let
if
me
you can.
No, and then what's funny about it is like you're so deep into it, and then
dude, I am
and then
so far into it.
me,
when I do it.
Ashley, and everyone else, we're just like laughing on the
I
side because
know.
we're just like Jackson.
Little kids are going ham. They're like, yeah. Woo,
No,
you
and
know?
kids don't really understand. Like they're just like, this is
know.
just a
I don't
sweet-
know. Is
Show
I
the
don't
viewers.
know
Show the viewers.
if-
Look at your
like-
shoulder, dude. Like,
Yeah, like that's me. I don't look like that on a day-to-day basis.
I mean, as you can see.
I mean, as you can see, I'm
What
like
the-
I'm like a noodle boy right now. Honestly, like my arm is a tube. Fun fact: I can wrap my thumb around my wrist with like no problem
I have
at
a
all.
little
There's
bit
like,
of problem.
but do you see that there's like a gap there?
Dang, dude, wrist gaps.
My wrists
Forget
are
thigh gaps,
so-
dude.
Oh.
Wrist gaps is the new
So
thing. Forget
tiny.
thigh gaps.
Woo!
Like I'm not really a big boy, should I say? In my opinion.
Fake. No,
He
no.
pulls down
no,
his shirt.
Hear me out. I'm a pretty lanky person, honestly.
Yeah,
Like my
you are.
body style is lanky. I look like a twig. Like literally, like as I was working at South Run on Tuesday, there was a dude watching me bench, and he saw me put a 45 plate on there. He's like, "There's no way that he's gonna do that."
What the? That's rude.
But then
Get
you
the
did,
man
then you
out the
pulled it
way.
out, right?
Exactly.
10 times, I'm like-
Exactly.
You're like 10 reps, boy. Let's get it.
Exactly.
So
Got him out the way.
That was pretty. Yeah, that was pretty fun.
That's motivation, bro.
Um,
But yeah,
Yeah, you're stronger than you look. A lot of people don't realize that. Like a lot of swimmers, actually. It's a common misconception that, oh, just because he doesn't have like bulk muscle mass, doesn't mean that he's not strong. And that's like a very big misconception about some people. Like, I might not look like it, but I could probably take both of you in arm wrestling, like
Yeah.
no cap at all.
okay.
I'm not. No, I'm not trying to fight.
I
or
mean,
anything,
maybe we should get a little.
do you want to?
Let's not right now.
Yeah, not right now. We'll get into
But
it later.
going
We're gonna
back
simmer
on
down.
topic because we went on like a 10-minute tangent.
I'm not mad about that at all.
That
Uh-huh.
was a
That
nice
was good.
tangent.
Yeah, it was a good tangent. But we're just gonna go into like why we swim, why it is the superior sport to anything else out there. I guess I'll start. I guess I started swimming just because like my parents just threw me in. They were just like,
I'm hip.
we want you to just like, we don't want you to do a contact sport, and we want you to like be fit. Like we don't want you to be fat.
Yeah.
And we didn't even know competitive swimming was like a thing until we moved to Virginia.
Oh, it's such a huge thing.
Yeah,
in
like
Virginia.
we live in California.
Gigantic.
We would just like go to practices at the YMCA, and then now I come here, and I'm like, ooh, competitive swimming. That sounds fun.
Did you look at the NBSL? How many divisions are there? Like 17?
Yeah, there's
And there's
so
like
many.
crazy.
6 teams in all those divisions.
Yeah, like it's insane how big swimming is here.
It's huge, honestly.
But honestly, I think if my parents knew what lacrosse was, they would have put me in it. But because like it's not
Oof.
that much of a like.
That
Not too
depends.
contact.
Like you just get hit with sticks. Like you don't like
You
tackle.
just get hit with sticks. It's
Yeah,
not
like
that painful.
it's not.
Alright.
Or like soccer. But yeah, they just like put me into it because it was a really like it was a good way to keep fit cuz like you like flex the
You work
like,
everything.
Oh,
you work
yeah.
everything. Like
Yeah.
you work out muscles that don't get worked out like at the gym
Exactly.
or like if you're just running, you know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
So like those deep tissue muscles that people don't really. That's why it's like when you take like a few weeks off of swimming, it's
You
so
toast.
hard to get back in.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can all attest to that.
yeah.
No, I literally experienced that this year when I went to Williamsburg for like 1 week. And
Yeah.
I didn't get in the water for a solid week.
It's like-
I added so much time.
It's
It sucked.
excruciating to like get back in and like because like you feel it like in your traps or whatever. Like
No, you just don't have the
here.
motivation to do
Yeah,
it.
it's just yeah.
If you give up swimming for like a week, like you're almost done basically. Like your body, it's funny how fast you can go back to like
Yeah, I
just
know.
being lazy and
Yeah.
swimming.
But yeah, let's move on to
Yeah.
Vincent. Why did you get into swimming?
Well, same thing. My parents want me to be water safe, be able to swim across the pool. And the reason why I like swimming so much is because it's a blend of strength, flexibility, and mental capabilities. A big aspect of swimming is the mental aspect. And I think
is
you
true.
guys can all relate to it. There's like pain tolerance, there's strategy, and of course, there's keeping the interval. We all know how hard
Oh
keeping
my
the
God.
intervals can be.
Math, dude. I got
No.
so much math practice when I was like in the water.
It's good. Yeah,
That's
it's totally
not even
good.
what I mean by interval keeping. In 500 free, I've got to hold like 27s the whole time, and that's just pain.
Yeah,
Any of
this-
y'all distance swimmers, shout out to you.
and,
God
like,
bless.
it's
God
the same-
bless. We
Like
need
it's
them.
easier for runners to do because they have a watch, bro.
Yeah,
They can just look down at their watch and they're like, oh, I gotta go faster. Like, oh, I gotta go slower.
gotta go
like,
fast.
Gotta go fast. Like we don't have anything to look at other than like how we
Other than,
feel.
like a little card that someone's like shaking out
Sometimes
when they're,
falls
like-
in the water.
And then like
yeah,
and
no,
sometimes
it's
we
all
forget to like change the number.
Oh,
That made me so
disaster.
upset. I was just like,
You almost said the P word.
I know, dude. I got my Disney Channel like
Yeah,
censorship
yeah.
going on.
I feel you. I feel you.
But yeah, why did you start swimming, Jackson?
Okay, I've actually got like a valid story almost.
Okay.
Okay, so I used to do a lot of sports. I used to play baseball and I used to actually ice skate.
Dang, Jackson.
So
Okay.
now it got really hard to keep up with everything, but at the same time I was doing Cub Scouts too. So I had like 4 things going, not even 4 because this is before swimming, so I had 3 things going on.
Yeah.
So I was doing really well in baseball to be the main part of this. And then tryouts came around to go to like AAA Little League,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like the highest one you can go to. And I was gonna get put on a team, and then that team lost funding,
Oh.
and they were like,
Every
"Hey, you can either come back and try out, or yeah, that's basically it. If you don't come back and try out, you don't get to play this season." And I was like, "All right, I won't come back." And I just didn't come. Like my
did them
dad
dirty.
literally came upstairs to me, and he was like, "So you can either be done or you can try out again." I was like, "Heck nah, I'm not doing that again." I didn't say that as like
How
a
old were you?
10-year-old.
You were
but I was
10?
like 10.
Oh my god.
No, I wasn't 10. I was like 7 because this is before I swam, and I started swimming at 8. So I was like 7 when I did that. And ice skating fell through. It was too much of a commitment. Like literally every day you go to like the Fairfax Ice Arena, and that's like so far away.
Yeah.
That's like such a pain to get
Like
to.
30 minutes.
Yeah, especially on Little River Turnpike at like 4 in the afternoon. That's just terrible. But then there was like problems going from like baseball games to ice skating practice to Cub Scouts, and then this is to the point where I'm like, yeah, I'll be done with baseball. Let me like find another sport. So I'm like driving home from baseball, and I look down off of Roberts Road, and off of Roberts Road you can clearly see the Commons Community Center.
Yes.
And there was a swim meet, and my parents were like, "Hey, what would you think about swimming next year?" And I was like, "Sounds good. I'll do it. That sounds fun." And then this is like before baseball got cut, kind of, so it's like the mid balance between all of them. And so at this point, I'm going from a baseball game to a Cub Scout meeting to ice skating, then to a bee meet. Now, this sucks because for one, I'm changing from my baseball clothes to ice skating at the ice skating rink. Then coming from ice skating, I'm going to a Cub Scout meeting, changing in the car because there's no time.
Whoa.
That's tough.
So
That's
then
spicy.
from Cub Scouts, I'm changing in the car to the bee meet, and there's just no time. This is not like the kind of stress that a 7-year-old needs to be going through.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, you know what? That's it. I'm done. I'm cutting all these. And Cub Scouts, going to Boy Scouts is such a terrible like.
Yeah, I
experience.
was also in
'Cause,
Cub
like,
Scouts. Yeah, it was not.
because like yeah, Eagle Scout right here, but you had time. So you gotta attend like
What?
You gotta attend
Wait
like
a
three,
second.
you gotta attend, like 3 meetings a week.
Yeah,
And no, that's like, and they're impossibly timed. It's like 7 o'clock at night on a Monday.
It's just like
if you're 10 years old, it's nap time. You're supposed to be asleep at 7.
Hey, facts word.
Like,
that's Jackson
so
now too.
I'm just like, I wake up at 4.
Exposed.
If you
Yeah.
wanna try my life, go ahead.
What
So,
the dang?
yeah, cut all those off. I'm like, nah, I can't do it, and I just focus on swimming, and that's basically how I started swimming. Is because I couldn't take all the sports that I was doing anymore. That's just where I was at. And
Now I
was
gotta
like,
ask.
yeah.
After all that, when you went into the pool, were you a stinky boy?
Oh, dog, I sucked at swimming.
No.
I was terrible.
I mean, no,
No,
like
he meant, are you a sweaty
stinky
boy? Are you a-
like a stinky boy? You know, like
Were
a
you
stinker.
rank, bro? Yo,
There were showers at the ice skating rink, so
Would you use
So you
them?
showered?
Though? Okay, there were
Would you-
showers. Did you
was it
use
a
them?
quick rinse?
it was a quick rinse.
Oh.
It was a quick rinse and wash my hair, and that was about it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, no, it was terrible, my dude.
Oh
it was
my
so
God.
bad.
Odoriferous.
I didn't even know you did ice skating, bro.
Yeah, I didn't even
Yeah.
know until now. Wow.
You could have.
We got some things we gotta talk about, sort out.
Yeah, you could have gotten mad girls, bro.
I'm happy with who I have right now. I know you're in Copenhagen right now, and you're probably on a cruise, and you're probably asleep, but love you.
Shout out, shout out,
Shout out
shout
to all
out.
the girls
Hey,
out
you're a
there. To all our girls out there. That's good.
Hi.
But yeah, if you guys do not mind, we will go into like how swimming has affected like our lives in different ways. I know swimming took a lot of time for us.
Oh yeah.
Like morning practices sucked. If we couldn't go to morning practices, afternoon practices sucked. So something had to give. So if you want to go into like what kind of like sacrifices you had to make for swimming, or like how swimming affected like the decisions in your life, let's start with Vincent.
Well, I used to swim up in Maryland, and I live in Virginia, so it's about a 45-minute drive.
That's not
One
bad.
way, mind you, viewers out there.
Oh, okay. So it's like an
One
hour
way.
and a half.
All right, minimal traffic. All right. So you can imagine the morning practices. I'd be waking up at 3:30. Okay, 3:30. I'm sure you wakes up that early too. And you know, we would drive the practices pretty early. In afternoon practices, traffic was a bear, so that was tough. But I made it all the way through senior year. It was just the driving was insane. If you guys knew how much driving, you'd be impressed.
Was this been the max? Or
I don't even know the maximum could make it up to yeah, of course it could.
RMSC shout out.
Chill. Shout out to the homeboys out there.
yeah.
But that was one of the big struggles with me.
Yeah.
And then another struggle was like the actual swimming sometimes because it's tough, you know, mentally challenging. It made me step up my mental game. And of course, it helped me in my mathematics. I'll tell you what, adding those intervals make you sharp as a stick.
I got a D in calculus, so I don't think that really adds up.
God bless the soul.
Dude.
Maybe one day.
Like I had to do like 2 statistics class this year, and then I got back to swimming. I realized how like BS like statistics is, because I could not like do any of the intervals that Wesley was doing.
Dang, yeah,
on
it's
the
like
board.
fast
It was-
math too. Why you swim?
Yeah,
You know, it's like why you swim.
Like, the
You
people
try to-
you're
in the
thinking about
water.
the interval as you're swimming. It's
Exactly.
like, when I get back, it's going to be this time, and I'm going to, like,
Yeah, I know,
go
like,
on this time.
by the first, like when I used to swim, by the first 25, I would already have the next interval down.
Exactly.
Like it would be so quick, and like it would be automatic almost.
Yeah.
On top of the technique we're supposed to be focusing on.
You know what Mike
And
did?
counting how many laps.
He challenged me to do 25s on 27 one day. On 27.
That's
You know how weird that interval is?
That's so stupid. I hate when they're like on 35. Like that's even
35 is
weird to me.
pretty easy. You
Like
just
it's
drop
easy.
25 off
It's
the entire
easy.
time.
But like the random ones, like you need to do them,
55.
like, yeah, like
40.
55 is easy.
Yeah, 55 is easy.
You just drop
5, and then 40 is like every 20.
Yeah.
See, the math is coming in
And then
clutch.
30, it's always on the bottom or the top.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it's
It's pretty.
No, but when you do like
Insane.
50s on the minute 5,
yeah.
Like-
mm-mm.
wait, when did I leave? But then you can start counting by the clock if you know when you started.
Yeah.
Like, because then that's one thing too, is like counting which like one you're on. Is like if you do like 24 50s, like you got to know like which 50 you're on, or else you're actually gonna wind up either doing one less or like two more.
And we've been doing this since we were in like elementary school.
Oh
so
yeah.
like this math stuck with us.
Yeah.
Like all the way like through.
I think I was swimming like 5th grade.
Yeah, I think I started swimming in like 2nd grade. Or no, I technically started swimming when I was in like kindergarten. But then like I competitively swam in 2nd grade, 3rd grade on.
Yeah.
I was swimming at the womb, bro. I can't even remember, bro. I don't even know.
Oh my God.
Don't even remember. My
Yeah.
grandma used to take me to South Run, and I would just like float as a little baby.
My
Like,
parents threw me in the
like
pool.
yeah. Whoa, whoa,
Literally,
whoa.
that's how I learned how to swim. Audrey Moore, they just said, throw your kid in the pool, he learns how to swim, If not, I mean, they were going
Dang, Jackson's gonna.
My parents threw me in, but it was like mommy and me classes.
Yeah, no, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, the way you said it was.
Yeah, I thought they were just like,
Uh,
yeet.
do or die, just yeet.
This is natural selection, bud.
Dang, Jack would be like, back in my day, how we used to learn how to swim.
No. I'm younger than you, so
Oh yeah, Jackson is 1 year.
I just turned 18 1 month ago exactly.
Almost 2 years younger than us, I guess.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years younger than you. He's like about a year under me.
Yeah, I got another season on the Penguins.
Dang,
Big
dude.
boy.
That's called maxing the system out and scheming to the max.
Yeah, I know. He's
This
gonna be a
man's
D1
birthday?
swimmer.
Optimal.
In
Optimal.
Penguins.
Optimal.
And just for those who don't know, like summer swim is like it's supposed to be like really easy, and like people don't really aren't supposed to try hard until it gets to like divisionals. But this boy, so for swimmers we have these like $500 suits that we put on.
I was going for the
Whoa,
record.
whoa, he's heated.
Man, I
Simmer-
missed it. My
simmer-
point. Oh, true. This
Simmer
is
down,
Ever
simmer down,
since-
simmer down, we know.
Ever since
I'm getting up.
we were just young lads,
He's heated.
my
He's
boy
heated.
brought out his $300 fast skin twos.
Not the flex.
That was the best.
Yeah, I know. He used to throw on his fast skin twos.
I just gave that suit away, by the way.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The
the legendary-
blue and green one.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I just gave that away.
The legend.
My girlfriend's swim team.
I thought you were gonna say my
I was
girlfriend.
just like,
hey,
she don't wear that?
Hey, something's not adding up here. Wait a sec.
No.
But yeah,
You just-
but
I
yeah,
have
he
a
would.
picture of me in it when we took a picture in the Clover Gang. You guys remember that?
I remember Clover.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gang.
yeah,
Clover
yeah,
Gang.
yeah.
I archived that picture, but
Yeah, shout out to what is your Instagram handle?
A.J.Breezy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but back to what I was saying. It's not supposed to be that hard, but ever since like when we were like 11 or 12, it like ramped up. So like
I started to get quick.
yeah, no, I mean like not just like personal gains, but like everybody just started trying so
Everyone.
much
I guess the
harder.
sport in general
The
got
sport
faster. It's
got
changed.
quicker.
Michael Phelps changed our league,
Yeah,
bro.
you're
No,
talking to OG
no,
swimmers right here.
no.
We saw the
Nathan
evolution.
Adrian changed everything.
Caleb Dressel.
Like it started
Caleb
to
Dressel.
be.
Caleb Dressel.
It started to be like if you're not wearing a laser, like you shouldn't even be here.
Exactly.
Like,
It's literally a sport where you don't think you have to have money to swim.
Yeah.
wrong.
It's like
wrong.
$1,000 a month to be on a winter team, and then all the suits, all the meets, and everything. Like when you add it up at the end of the year, you've paid almost $10K for swim.
And then those $500 suits, you can only wear them like
13 times.
13 times. So like it's
No,
a-
like my Venzo, it's literally only got a 5 swim.
and it's already
and it's
oh
already
my God.
done. That's
It's
the
a
most wild thing ever.
You can spray some stuff on there. We tried it once.
Mm-hmm. The word.
There's not no.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no work. It's like this like rubber stuff. Made this dude all sticky. It's like ew when you put it on.
I'm gonna move this
Not
back
the
because I'm
move.
like literally sitting in
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
the
yeah.
middle here.
oh my
Oh,
God.
Yeah, nah, that's not the move. You got
Nice.
tissue in your Josh. Demonetized.
Okay. That's not mine, but you know. I haven't watched a movie or a TV in this basement since like before I left for college.
Oh my.
Like this is the first time I've been
Shout out
like,
to people who leave for college too. I don't know what that's like.
oh my God. Okay. We're not doing a college podcast
Yeah,
right
I
now. We
know.
can later. But
We're gonna.
but
Back to
well,
swimming.
Back to swimming.
What were we talking about? Our
How
decisions in like how swimming affects
yeah,
our
how swimming
decisions
affects
are,
our
like-
decisions.
I mean, for me, personally, I used to do afternoon swim,
Me too. Yeah.
and then once you get to middle school, like you've got to step it up and everything. You gotta get good grades and everything. So I ditched afternoon swim because I couldn't do my homework. I still can't do my homework, honestly.
Yeah. Yep.
No, cut that out.
So just to get like more time to like sleep, actually, I started to go practice in the morning instead.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to go to sleep at 7 and wake up at 4 than it is to go to practice at 4 and wake up at 7.
Facts.
And there's like actual like
There's benefits.
studies.
Like
Yeah.
it wakes you up.
Yeah, it does wake, like running before you
Mhm.
like start your day, like, or working out at all. It helps you like wake up and start up. It's like a jump start.
There's
Yeah.
endorphins. You get like endorphins.
Yeah.
So shout out to the viewers. If you ever want to go for like a morning run before class or something, it's really good. Try it. Highly
Yeah.
recommended.
No, actually, like if you're about to take an exam, like sleep in a lot, but then the moment that you wake up, go like exercise.
Like
It
even if it's
actually
just
helps.
like
Like
push-ups before you like go take a shower.
no, like before your IB exams, like
Oh yeah.
like
yeah.
honestly, before like your semester exams and everything, like if you can, like go run a mile before you go, and it helps. It actually does.
Yeah. If not like the physical gains, it helps you like get into the right mindset to like do your stuff that you have for the day.
Yeah.
Like for me this year, I had a lot of time before my first class on, I think it was like Wednesdays or like Mondays. And what I would do is I'd wake up at like 10 and then I'd go play basketball for like 2 hours, then
Yeah.
come back home, change or shower, change, and then go to class. And I only had one class that day, but it helped a lot.
And then you're up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like for me, I'm gonna have like a 7:30 to 10 class for microeconomics at night. That's gonna suck.
God bless his soul.
That's gonna suck.
Yeah,
Dude, night
but-
classes?
No, but it's only once. It's only on Mondays.
Oh, okay, that's easy.
But yeah, I wholeheartedly intend on going to the gym and waking up before I have to go to that.
Mm-hmm. All right, we back.
We back.
There was a phone call.
Hello.
Mad annoying. But yeah, working out or swimming before you do stuff is very beneficial to your health. And I think maybe like we were introduced to those good habits because of swimming, right?
Yeah.
Like I had to do morning practices. I hated them. But like we all had to go through it. And
Oh, morning practice is terrible.
yeah, no, like
Yeah.
it's always cold no matter like without
George
fail.
Mason is freezing.
It's an
Yeah,
ice
I
box.
remember.
It is an ice
Back on the
box.
makers.
But I mean, do you get sore though? You don't get sore.
Yes.
I don't get
Yes.
sore. I never get
He's
sore.
like,
Yes.
yes. Yeah.
Monday practices is distance free, and you can bet your butt that Peter's breaking out the whip for me. Like,
You okay?
Shout out to Peter. Shout out to Peter.
shout out to Peter Ward. I'll see you in a couple months, man.
Whoa.
I mean, hopefully in D1 swim they have like ice tubs.
Oh no, they do.
Or even better, a cryo.
They do. They have a cryo?
Cryo chambers.
Woo! Don't be like Antonio Brown though. Did you hear about that?
About what?
He had a foot injury
What,
last
about
year.
switching teams?
No. He had a foot injury last year that nobody knew about.
Uh-huh.
And then it just got released that it was like he was not wearing the right footwear in the cryo chamber. And he was out. He's so dumb. Like they took a picture of his
I
feet.
like the man's.
he got extreme frostbite.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness,
gosh.
Oh my.
dude. Gotta cover up your phalanges, bro, and
Facts.
your toesies.
Facts.
But yeah, swimming has helped us a lot.
How about food? How-
Nutrition.
How do you guys feel? How hungry
I
are you
started
after a
eating
workout?
a heck ton of seafood.
I never ate breakfast.
You eat clams?
No.
Lobster?
No.
What the? It says he eats seafood.
Vincent, before a lot of my meats, I don't think you understand, I would eat like a pound of shrimp before I had to swim.
When?
Dang.
Like recently?
Like, no, like
So
winter
that's the
swim meets.
secret. Hey, viewers
Oh.
out there, you heard it from the source. 1 pound of shrimp before
Shrimp
you're
Alfredo is bomb. It is fire before
There
you
were
swim.
like noodles in there, right? It wasn't just straight shrimp.
Shrimp Alfredo.
So it's pasta.
Surprised you didn't
Yes,
yak in the pool,
okay.
bro.
Yeah.
I have before.
What are they?
You have?
Yeah. I think 2015 Fish Long Course Derby. I had a yogurt parfait. before I
Wait,
swam.
that was
my
you. Wait, I think I heard about this. Wait a
And,
second.
the lifeguard pulled me aside. He was like, "You good, man?" I was like, and this is like 4 years ago, so I'm like 14. I'm just like, I guess. And then my coach said, "You should try 200 free." I was like,
Okay.
okay. Turns out I'm a good mid-distance sprinter, and yeah, that's when I learned what I should be swimming.
Wait, when you threw up in the pool.
I
Wait a
didn't-
second.
That's what
I'm
I
doing the
knew.
math
I
here.
didn't throw up in
Wait
the
a
pool. I
sec.
threw up like right next to it, and it actually happens a lot to me, believe it or not.
Oh my god.
Like last year, I borderline waterboarded myself before we swam relays.
No, we've all been through that though.
N-
Not
dude,
like waterboarding ourselves, but like
I drank like 1.5 liters of water before I swam.
Why?
I don't know.
What? Wait.
No, okay, what I was
I
referring
have so many
to
questions.
is like having
many
to
questions.
yak like before or after like a really big race. Like I've done that.
Oh, dude, you take a big dookie.
Dude, not
Yeah.
a dookie.
Oh
a
my
yak,
gosh.
bro.
Before a
I don't
race.
throw up after I swim.
Jackson.
I know
Jackson.
one person.
Before a race,
Jackson,
you gotta go.
When you have to go to the bathrooms at a big meet,
Oh
every
my
single
God.
stall is filled up. There's
Oh
line going
my
out the door. It stinks awful in the bathrooms. So if you ever need to go doo-doo at a meet, do not go before warm-ups or whatever.
Yeah, no, go before warm-ups. Because after warm-ups, everyone's gonna be like packed in there, and you're gonna have
It
to
stinks.
hold
It stinks too. There's lines.
It
It's just-
stinks,
it-
dude.
total
It's
stink.
terrible.
Awful. Awful.
It's pretty bad.
And if you gotta go, dude, and you can't wait in line,
Oh, you're
good
screwed.
luck to you. Good luck to you. You better find a
Yo,
spot
you better
real
like
quick.
get a gender
I
change real
low-key
quick.
tried to go upstairs at UMD to use the bathroom. They're like, swimmers, please stay downstairs. I was like, bro, I'm about to, do it in my pants.
Dude,
So
but-
if
you wouldn't mind,
if you
sir.
wouldn't mind, it's like,
Yo, you gotta get creative though.
Yeah, go to the
like
bathroom.
when we had divisionals.
remember when you tried to sneak me into divisionals this year and they just said no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like when I was still swimming at divisional, when we had divisionals at home, I was like, I'm not going to like the normal bathroom, so I went to upstairs
Oh my god.
to the bathroom
did
upstairs.
not.
I did.
Was it worth?
Yes, there was no one in there. There was no one in there, and I just had free spot. I had the stall to myself. It was like a handicap stall, so I had so much space to like put my laser on.
Ow, oh, I forgot you
Dang.
swam last year.
Yeah, I did swim last
I
year.
forgot about that.
Yeah. Wait, no. Was
Yeah,
that
you
when
did.
it was home?
No,
Did we have it home
it
2
was
years? I thought it was
That
2
was
It
years.
was
last
like
year.
3 years.
I can check my Insta. That was last year.
Oh my god.
Digging through the archives, bro. This is serious business.
Yeah, no, I gotta confirm this.
Shout out to J.K, bro.
Oh, you're.
All right.
Thank
If we
you.
shout you out, Vincent, it's gonna be v.i.n.
Oh, dude, that's too much.
Just look
You
up
know,
the Instagram.
the Instagram, find it. Should
It's
we get
actually
some mutual
harder than you
followers?
think to find it.
It actually is.
Yeah, like it's so
pretty
difficult.
It is.
Yeah, no, I think I deleted everything from last year.
Dang, he said.
It's no, I didn't delete it. I archived it.
Where
Would it
you
be in
at?
saved?
Where are we at?
No.
The poppy digging.
Where are we at? I got tagged in it. I know that.
Oh yeah, where's my tagged stuff?
What the
Last
heck? Did
year.
you delete it?
What the heck? I don't even remember you posting half of this stuff.
These are photos I'm tagged in. I didn't post these.
This was Relay Carnival.
Oh, that explains a
Yeah.
lot.
This was
it
the
does.
All Stars thing.
Oh
Oh yeah, it was home.
Was it last year?
This looks home, right? This looks
No.
home.
That does not come.
That
That
at
was
all.
doesn't
like
look
Relay
home.
Carnival.
Oh wait, no, this was All Stars.
Shout out to the Clover Gang.
Clover Gang.
Shout out to
Never
this
forget.
picture.
God
Yo,
bless.
This
love
picture
that.
was sick.
Instagram
Is that,
videos
is that
going
on
too.
mine?
This is
Yeah,
on yours.
that's on mine. There's a lot of dumb stuff on mine that I should probably delete.
College is looking at it
Yeah.
like, who is this
Yo,
kid?
I cleaned up my act.
Oh, there it is. Here it is.
Oh, this is. Oh my
2017. No, it was 2
god!
years ago.
I told
Yeah, yeah,
you.
you
I
were-
told
Dang,
you.
dang.
Yeah. No,
Squad.
no, I lied.
What?
It was last year too. Because I remember I took the Joneses Laser X.
That's what Jacob Anglin, bro.
Yeah, I know. This is
Anglin.
He works in
Two-
my pool now.
He was at the landings for a bit.
Dude, they're back to the Laser X. Not Laser X, but the Michael Phelps suit. The blue one.
Oh
that I only
my
wore for one
God.
season.
I think I got the Mizuno underneath that, John, bro. Shout out to Mizuno for making the
The best swimwear.
They low-key came out with a really nice suit.
Exactly.
as of
Guess who's
recently.
copying Mizuno before everyone else? Yo,
Uh,
boy.
Yo,
yeah,
boy.
When I was getting roasted,
Dude, your
hey,
Barcelona suit.
Mizuno, sponsor me.
You had to wear a
Mizuno.
Speedo under your suit.
I'm a homie. Whoa,
He was-
whoa, whoa! Let's not expose.
He-
Calm down there. Calm down there.
he was
calm down there.
he was very committed to your suits. So if you want to sponsor him, go ahead.
Yo, sponsor this man. He's
These are-
gonna
No
be a very
necesito
good
de-
brand ambassador.
Who, Vincent?
I think Jackson would be a good. What does Mason use?
Adidas.
Oh, that's pretty sick though. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick.
Suits.
I
don't know.
I mean, not the actual suits, but like.
Oh
the
no,
stuff
tech
like-
suits I put down for Avenzo.
Wait, you
My-
can wear whatever you want.
Yeah,
Oh, sick. Okay, never mind.
practice suit. Practice
Okay,
suits all
whatever.
good.
Whatever. I thought, cause like Adidas actually makes like tech suits that I just found out. Like,
They're actually kind of cool.
They're kind of
They
cool.
look cool.
But they look
They-
cool,
But I don't think
they're
they
actually
perform.
fast.
yeah, like, I don't know. They just look weird.
Not gonna lie though, any compression tech suit's gonna perform.
That is true.
So I mean, it's just not as good as the other ones.
I mean, people use them in the Olympics.
I mean, yeah.
Adidas sponsor
But it's because
athletes.
they're aesthetic. They're super aesthetic. I mean, maybe they do perform.
They look
I
like
can
a
see-
laser. They look like an
Arena
X.
suits are
good.
aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
Arena suits.
The carbon fiber.
The carbon air, I think it is. I think it's the carbon air.
I don't know. I don't know which Adidas suit. Yeah, they have like Adidas makes like breaststroke specific ones too.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
I
Like
mean, a lot of companies do.
I know, but this like I saw this like it's really cool because like I remember when I would have to swim breaststroke.
It's terrible.
It's like because you're
can't-
so restricted.
Yeah,
you can't like
It's terrible.
you can't like open your legs up and
It's
you know
swim
what exists
properly.
now? Breaststroke fins.
are they like fins?
They're like
except for
curved
this?
up.
No.
They exist.
Yo, NCAP's about to hop on.
Hop on that.
Sorry.
Dude, NCAP kids have to get like those little like zoomers, the short fins.
Hate those.
Yeah.
Hate those.
They don't do
No-
anything, bro.
No shout out to Zoomers.
They
No shout out to
don't do
Zoomers.
anything, bro.
You're a monstrosity of a
I'm
company.
gonna have to wear those next year.
Oof.
Good luck. God bless.
But
Shout
yeah.
out to Sean Riley.
I wasn't gonna say his
Chill.
name in this podcast.
I mean,
Don't bring him into this. Leave the man out.
He's the only person I can think of that swims on NCAP.
JT, Steven,
Oh, JT, Steven,
Chris,
Sophia, Chris.
Sophia, Gene,
Yeah.
apparently Max Meir.
Keegan.
Really?
Yeah. Keegan doesn't swim on NCAP.
Oh
no, he does, he does.
Exactly. I know my facts.
We love our Penguins.
Our Penguins is an NCAP team.
Makos.
There are some kids on Makos. Isn't Aaliyah on Makos?
Mhm.
Yeah. I think the Kittleburgers were a Makos team.
Yeah,
This
he
kid
was
was
on
a
Makos.
Makos team.
When Mike
Unfortunately,
was
I
like the
mean, yeah, it's a great team. It's a great team. It's a great
Hey!
team. I love the I hate. I mean, what?
It's a love-hate relationship.
Look
for
where
this
I am
kid.
now.
Who the?
A D1 swimmer versus
Calm down.
club
Calm
swim
down.
champ.
I'm a club swim or whatever. It's not the move, but it's all right.
Well,
My here we
Thanks,
go
that
with the
destroyed my
segment.
dreams.
since we're just rambling at this point, Vincent, do you want to give us a little story about your swimming trials and tribulations? Could be from winter, could be from summer, could be from college. Because I know you do club
Yeah,
in
yeah.
college.
You know, not to flex or anything, but I made the club nationals. Cuts are really slow, by the way. Don't not a flex. But
Yeah,
anyways,
I could have made nationals for club
yeah, it's pretty like it's
before I
okay.
quit club because
like-
the people suck. But you know,
But
D1's gonna
yeah.
suck.
I didn't go because I couldn't afford it. The end.
True. Dude, honestly, club swim in college is like
Expensive.
it's a cult, bro. It's like being in a frat.
yeah.
It's like
really-
you gotta pay for
It's like a
everything. The
frat
membership.
that swims.
What?
Frat that swims, essentially.
Yeah, it's a swim frat.
Exactly what. What the you smile?
He's just
the
like,
thought of it.
yo, you're gonna have to like bus all the way to like UDEL.
I know.
Like,
I gotta go to Georgia Tech, I think.
oh my, and they don't fly you, they bus
No,
you.
they bust me.
Oh my goodness.
It's a good thing I have 17 gigabytes worth of 90s Formula One on my computer.
Jesus Christ.
Holy cow.
Jesus Christ.
His stash.
It's called,
He's
it's called The
hoarded it.
Archive.
He also likes cars, boys
I
and girls.
love cars. I love them.
He's a little race boy.
We're not gonna get into that.
We're
We're
not.
not gonna
Yeah,
get into
let's,
that.
Our JDM king.
I just finished a driver improvement class yesterday, so let's not get
Oh
into that.
my
He's a
gosh.
changed man. He's a changed man.
According to the court, I'm a changed man.
I hope. I hope.
But yeah. Swimming is great.
Don't speed, kids. Officers are always watching you.
Big brother type stuff.
I'm reading 1984 right now.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Good book.
I felt like it.
Good
I
book.
felt like picking it up again.
Oh, you already read it. Okay, cool. I was like,
Down with Big Brother, if y'all are hit.
It's like they make their own language.
New
like
speak.
dumb.
you're almost definitely gonna have to read it in college too.
Double plus
84?
bad.
1984. Yeah.
Really?
In college?
Yeah.
What the? We're mechanical engineering.
Yeah, we're
Get the-
mechanical
what
engineers.
Dude, there's still gen
What
ed
the-
classes.
What the?
There's no gen ed classes.
I just take
I mean, it's like
English
more-
is my only gen ed class.
You might have to read it then.
You ain't reading it.
I mean, the one English class I had to take, I had to read it.
Really?
Yeah.
These temple kids.
Look at my Orwellian future. My Orwellian dystopia. That's what it's called.
Your Orwellian dystopia.
That's what Oceania is called. That's what 1984 is.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't gonna cap. I didn't read it when I told me to.
No caps.
I
No caps.
remembered everything.
Nobody reads the books in English.
Nobody reads the
Nobody
book.
reads the books.
So what'd
in
you do?
English.
What'd you
Huh?
do?
What did I
Spark
do?
Notes.
Spark Notes, bro.
Shout out to Spark Notes.
Spark Notes doesn't get you through FCPS, but it will get you through college, bud. Like,
I don't know about that one, man.
oh no, trust me.
No, it worked for FCPS.
Oh,
I got 4 on my IBs.
What the using Spark Notes?
Well, me and
What
Vincent,
How
were
you done
AP kids, not
I was an
IB.
IB kid, and it's harder.
I
It's
just
harder.
read the books.
That's up for debate, but we are rambling.
Yeah,
at
that's
this
definitely
point.
questionable. Yeah.
Okay, so what do we want to talk about?
Uh,
Best memories.
best memories for swim?
Yeah.
Huh. I'm gonna go last for this one. Vincent, you go first.
Let's go first for
Best memory was
Oh, you
probably.
wanna go first?
No, I don't want to go first. I'm just saying.
Okay, yeah. Vincent, go first.
Oh wait. Oh. Best memory was probably swimming the relay, breaking the record with my boy Jacob England. Jacob England, if you're watching, shout out to the homeboy. I
That
don't know why
relay
you
that
quit
doesn't,
swimming.
the relay that doesn't stand anymore.
Everybody's
One
going
of the ones that were broken. Oh my god.
From the- every-
Billy broke mine. and
He-
Billy caught him.
He's
Everything
so
was
upset
gone.
that an 8-year-old kid broke his record and then dipped.
I'm done. Guys, this might be time to end the podcast.
No, we're not ending the podcast here because an 8-year-old beat your record.
You done diddly roasted me. Now you've done it.
So there's this kid. There's this kid.
Whoa, wait. They're gonna know which kid.
No,
Calm down.
I don't care. I
Calm
don't care. I don't
down.
care.
Everyone needs to calm the
I don't
heck
care.
down.
I'm not gonna say his name or anything, but his mom was the coach.
Okay.
So
you're
you
done,
already
you're
know.
done.
So you already know he was gonna be a quick kid. So he comes in. He's like, he's not even wearing a tech suit or anything, because no 8-year-old should be wearing a tech suit. He's wearing like a Speedo. He pulls in, drives up. He's like, wait, which record was it? 53?
I'm deceased.
Was it? It was one of the free records, or it was a relay record or something?
No.
Pulls in.
It was 53.
It was 53.
53.
Why is it so funny?
Hops in 53.
This is not funny.
Dude.
Rips it down the pool at 25. He's like, oh, I got the record. Cool.
Oh my.
And then Vincent's like sitting there on the side.
I was
His
like-
arms are crossed. He's like,
Whoa! I wasn't mad, dude. I got a picture with the kid. I was happy for him. Let's not be making things
Why am
up.
I laughing so?
Dude, what the? Make me paint the picture like I'm the bad guy.
but he is really upset that. And then the year after, the kid did not swim anymore. He played baseball.
Yeah, Miniman just broke it and then dipped, and then I was like,
What a
well,
waste.
What am I left with?
Nothing.
Your name is no longer in that
Exactly.
spot. But yeah,
I mean-
that was a very good memory.
No, what is that? Your favorite memory?
No, that was just a very good memory.
Very
I
good.
have like 2 good memories.
I have so many memories.
My first, I'm gonna share my first one, and then you can share your first one, and then I'm gonna go again, and you can go again.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my first favorite memory is when I was in 11, 12, and I was just becoming a really good swimmer. Right.
Hold up, can I interrupt you right now? Are
Yeah.
we
Well-
just talking about like SummerSlam or?
No, we can do everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So it just so happens that my favorite are SummerSwim, and I think his was also SummerSwim.
High school swim.
High school
Um,
swim.
I mean, summer swim was great. I mean,
High
what?
school
Okay,
swim's
I'm being
I mean,
honest with
it's
y'all.
okay. It's alright. I mean,
Okay. I mean, SummerSwim was fun for me because like, I wasn't really that good, but I was good for CSL. So like I was. Yeah, I was.
Breaststroke champion.
I was.
Shout out.
Second in the league, 2011, 2012. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay.
And then Steven DeLille came along.
And then actually
son.
Mr. Cole
His
Riggins
own
came
son.
along. But
Ah,
anyways,
yes.
my favorite memory. One of my favorite memories was when I was in 11, 12. There's this guy on our team that I'm not gonna mention because I think we all both know who it is. We really don't like him that much. But
Oh wait. Oh.
yeah.
I'm thinking. Wait, what?
So he used to be the king of the hill, the man of the land. He used to beat our booties and everything. Most
Wait.
things.
Wait.
You know what we're talking
You know
about.
who we're talking about.
Does it start with the M?
No.
Silly boy.
Okay, anyways, keep going. I think.
Okay. So I hop up to the blocks, the wall, and then I'm about to race this kid,
Commons
right?
used to have blocks.
Huh?
Commons used to have blocks.
I never
We never
swim.
used them.
We never used
but
them.
they
Yeah,
used to.
there used to be holes for them.
Yeah, no,
but-
there were. That's why there's holes there. Continue your story.
Yes. Oh my god.
Wait,
okay.
you guys? I didn't know you're talking. Okay. Well,
Oh my god. Hold on. I'm gonna type out the name for him real quick.
Oh!
Okay. So
Click,
now that
like,
we've clarified who it is,
Dang, dude, major beef. Alright, anyways.
yeah, I don't care, bro.
Well,
As long as I'm never gonna see this
Tell
kid
the viewers.
again.
I might. I
Tell the
will.
viewers.
I'm not.
Tell the
I
viewers.
will. I'm away.
Tell the viewers. Tell the
But
viewers.
I've
Anyway.
I've already told the viewers. I accidentally let it out already.
Wait, did you?
Did I? Is
No.
it the
No,
same
you
person?
didn't.
Wait,
Huh?
wait, who is it?
Who
Oh,
are we
Am
talking
I
about?
blind? Am I or not blind? Am I just? Yeah, I already said his name once.
Yeah. Oh, oops. I can cut that out.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Just bleep me.
Yep, I got you, bro. I got you. No, I can just cut out your audio. But
No, don't cut out my audio.
no. I
Whoa.
can cut out that part. Calm down. Okay. So on with my story. We step up to the blocks. This kid's like, yo, I'm about to beat the brakes off this kid, and I'm like, okay, because I was like a pretty humble kid. I was just like, I didn't really care about something that much.
He was really quiet back then.
I was really quiet. I didn't have that many friends on the team. My only friend was like
nobody pay for me.
Andrew.
Yeah, I got close to you
Andrew.
like later.
Yeah. We were not close for a while, and then like we used to just like doo on Jackson all the time because he was a young kid in our relay.
Every other
always.
year.
Every other year,
Every
he was the
other
young kid
year.
in our relay. But
I'd come through though.
so this kid, he was about to beat the brakes off me.
Did he actually
then-
say that?
No, but like he was like a confident kid, right?
He was.
Because he overconfident because he knew
really
he was gonna beat everyone, and then so what happened was it was 50 breaststroke time, and I was like, let me do my thing, right? And then me and my jammer, my like regular Penguins jammer, I was like yeet, and then I jumped, and then I like finished at the wall. I didn't notice what happened, but I was like, what was my time? And then they were just like whatever time it was. Let's just say it was like a 40-12.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I asked the guy, the guy who said he was gonna beat me. He's just like 40-20 or something like that. And then I was just like, "Good job, man." He was just like,
You're
just
probably
like
so happy on the inside.
I was, yeah.
Dude,
And then
I remember when I beat him for the first time in Fly. Oh my god.
dude, I was so
loved
happy.
it.
And then this kid,
God.
Beat me.
You guys are
runs-
savages.
this kid runs to his mom, curls up in a ball, and starts crying.
Dang, Alan
I
really
was-
did that.
I made a
Alan,
kid cry. bro.
Alan
He
really
wasn't at the
did that.
meet that I beat his time at because I remember it was 50 Fly. It was at Manorgate, and I finish, and there's like two people at the other end, and there's like, Jackson, you just beat this person's name's time. I'm like, oh, really? And they're like, yeah. I'm like,
Was he there?
no, he wasn't there.
Oh my
I was
god.
like- Oh yes.
What the? Oh yes.
What-
And that
every time-
kind of started how competitive I got.
Do you remember when you beat him? Or have you always been beating him? I remember you were always one of the fastest on
You
our team.
used to always dog on this kid.
Yeah.
You were like
Yeah.
deeper than he was, but you weren't like
Yeah.
annoying about it, which was great.
Am I annoying about it?
Nah.
Good.
No, we're happy
hype-
to see
you're
your
hype.
growth, bro.
Yeah.
We're happy
Dude,
for you.
The rise.
Team hype beast.
Yeah, we're happy for you. Like this kid was so annoying because he would like we get it, he was fast, but like we didn't have to hear about it every time.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah.
mad annoying to just like hear this kid just like
Brag.
yeah, he would just brag all the time, and it was
Brag.
really annoying.
Oh no, he actually would.
Yeah.
He'd
yeah.
like talk
yeah.
to the fastest kid on the other team.
He's done that
He
to
still
his
does.
to his last year of our team.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
it's so annoying.
I know.
Like we always wondered why he hadn't switched, but
Actually hit.
we know the reason, but like
I don't know the
we're just
reason.
not buying it. It's because of his parents.
Oh, right.
They're too deep in with our team, yeah.
Right. Yep.
But yeah, like that was my favorite, like one of my favorite memories, because that's when I was just like, I can actually have a shot on this team, you know. And after that year, I proceeded to be on the team for 1 year and then off for 1 year. And Jackson, I think, has a good memory of the year that I skipped, maybe because he was mad annoyed because we could have like won relay carnival or whatever, and then I wasn't on the team because
This
I was
is
like
fact.
I was on vacation.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. I just remember hearing my mom, and then that kid who I beat, his mom called my mom. And she was just like, we were going to have a really good relay this year, and we were wondering if AJ wanted to be on our team. And I was just like, no, Mom, we're not going to have enough time. I'm on vacation for half the summer.
Dang,
Which is
you
why
really
I
did
was
that.
just like...
Nice. Good memories.
But we did have our run.
Oh, we did.
We did have our
We
run.
did go undefeated 2 years in a row, I believe.
Yeah. I was not on the team for one of those years, but I was on the team for one of them. It was pretty cool. That was one of the better years.
There was a year I wore Speedo. I don't think y'all remember that.
Blinded.
Oh,
No,
my
I do
God.
remember. Nope, I do
don't
remember.
remember
I
that.
do remember, and I want it gone. I want it gone.
2012, I wore Speedo.
Thanks, you just brought that back in my mind. Just when it was getting rid of it, bro. I thought I wiped my hands. Thank you very much. Never want to see that again. Yeah, shout out to this man for not wearing a Speedo.
Step one to wearing a Speedo, you gotta be fit to wear a Speedo. Like, you don't have to be fit, but,
You have to not
I was
have...
dummy thick and it literally split my butt in half.
Yo, you have to get the right Speedo. So, like...
You got a paper plate on it, too.
Did I?
I'm pretty sure you got a paper plate.
For my
Yeah,
high
you did.
school, bro,
You
they...
did with the Speedo.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I
Go
did.
check your paper plate.
I did.
For my high school, we went through the whole array of Speedos, right? So the first one, our first year, I'm glad I was like this, but it fit like a diaper. But I was
Yeah.
happy because like I wanted my butt to be
Dang.
covered, right?
Yeah.
It was my first, like I think freshman year was the first year. Was that the first year you wore a Speedo or?
Dude, I wore a Speedo when I was 10 years old,
Oh,
bro.
okay.
I wore
I
a
never.
Speedo just this year.
I remember.
First time I switched.
Painful. Okay.
It wasn't painful. It was
But yeah.
definitely
No. Painful for me.
But the second year.
Once you never go back.
The second, yeah,
You
once
can't.
you wear it, you never go
You
back.
can't.
But-
It hurts.
The second year, it fit like a thong basically. Like
Yeah.
it showed like half our cheek. It was disgusting.
I remember swimming against y'all.
It was disgusting.
It's
bro.
terrible.
It was so bad.
It's terrible.
And
Kenta
then
Deegan.
What?
Kenta Deegan.
Oh my God. We're just gonna name drop this whole episode. People are gonna be like, "Hey, look,
Hey, but no, I love Kenta. Kenta's a really fun
he's a cool dude."
kid.
But then the third year, it was like the best year ever because it fit perfectly, bro. Not too much cheek.
Wasn't
It
that the America suits?
Yes. It was like stretchy enough to where it accommodated for us, bro.
Stretchy.
It was so good. It was the best. It was the tier suit. I remember.
Yep.
I still have it. I
think it
still
was
wear
the-
it to this day,
I
bro.
think it was the War Eagle. That's
to
what it's
this
called.
day.
To this day, bro. That's the best suit ever. Other than, I guess our Penguins ones are pretty cool.
Yeah, they're arenas.
Oh no, this year I wouldn't know, but the year before, the tier ones were pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Jackson, what is one of your favorite memories?
You know. You mind if I name drop one person?
Yeah, go for it.
Shout out to Philip Bima.
Yes.
Big boy.
I think it was last year, or was it this year? It might have been this year. That we didn't have enough divers on our high
that was
school.
last
team.
year.
Oh,
That was
my
last year?
That was last
God.
year. I remember. Yep, that was last year.
Philip
I was
Bima
there.
had to
Yep.
dive for our
Yep.
Robinson Swim and Dive team, and he
Came in clutch. Well,
he actually got a point. So, thank you, Philip. That was like probably the best high school meet I had been to. And shout out to Brandon Henry for actually getting. I think he got third.
He
I
did.
think Brandon Henry got third when he was diving. He might have done better. But
Which team was it against?
Who was it against Braddock? Was it against you guys?
I think it
think
was against
Lake
Braddock.
Braddock.
I saw the poppy with my own eyes.
Yeah,
I
think
remember
it.
it.
Was against Lake Braddock. I might
It
be
was
mistaken.
against Braddock.
It was against Braddock.
Uh-huh,
It was because
uh-huh.
I saw Shelby a couple times
Yup.
at that meet too.
Yep.
Oh
That was
my
that was actually a
God.
really good meet. That was fun.
Oh,
even
you
though
know
we
what?
lost.
Actually, no.
Even though we lost.
My best meet was swimming against Braddock this year, beating
Ah,
Josh
nuts.
Anderson 200 free.
Dang,
Look
name
at
drop
this
on
kid.
me.
So basically, I didn't think I was gonna beat him. He's a better. He's not that.
You guys are
He's
pretty
not as
even.
good of a sprinter, but once you get past like 100, he's like really good. So apparently, I was the first person to beat him all year in 2 free.
Dang.
Wow.
So yeah, I stuck with him, and that was the first time I went like sub 148. I went like a 145
Wow.
there. I think I might have gone faster, maybe like a 144.
You were you
But-
suited up?
No, I was in a Speedo.
Oh
And
my
No!
God.
I just pull up on this kid. I literally have no clue how fast I'm going. I mean, actually, like I did yak after this.
Yeah.
I actually went out and stuck with him the whole time, and he just wasn't there at the end.
Dang.
And so I just went
GG.
off at the end, and I got him.
He popped off. Jackson
Went
popped
up
off.
chain.
Yeah, no,
Alright, let's
no.
not do this.
No, I did pop off at that Braddock meet, and actually I think that meet is what qualified me for states in 200 free. No, it isn't. I got swum into states in 2 free because I got third at regionals.
Damn.
I think Jeremy Dreyer and Cole Dyson beat me in 2 free, and that's no, good for them. They're really good swimmers. They are like
Yeah, I've heard.
Jeremy
Phenomenal.
is like he's a competitor. I swam against him probably like about a month ago at the PBS Long Course Open. He beat me by about a second in 8 free. So good for him. Cole Dyson's pretty good. I've known him for a while. I used to swim against him a lot, like directly. But yeah, they're really good competitors. And like Alan already said earlier, Northern Virginia is insanely competitive when it comes to swimming.
Dude, we had
Top of the country.
So
Andrew Salasgard, John Shebbitt. Who else?
Phelps,
Katie Ledecky.
they all came
Everyone.
from this area.
DMV area is insane, bro.
So, yeah, if you're in the 6A region for states, you're actually insane. You're actually like insanely good at what you're doing.
Yeah, here's like one of the fastest. In
Like
the
you
country.
are actually one of the fastest in the country. Like I think I'm like top 100
Big
in
man.
100 free.
Give me a little.
As a 17-year, I'm like one of the top 100 17-year-old 100 freestylers. Well, that was when I was 17. I was in the top 100.
What?
So, yeah, top 100 in this area, I'd be willing to guarantee that about 50% of all the swimmers that are on that top 100 are from this area.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
So, yeah, around here is very fast. So, basically, if you have a lot of good memories here, it's sweet victory around here.
Dude.
Honestly, though, I mean, go ahead. You do another story because I said you know that you have another.
I do
I've
have
got
another story.
A lot of better ones.
Oh my God. So this isn't really like a specific time, but I just remember like my last year was supposed to be my last year coaching.
Mhm.
That was the best season ever.
AJ
I
Breeze
swear.
is a free agent.
I'm a free agent this season, but last year was the best season ever.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why, in my opinion, not because of the hype level, just because of the people around me and the
Shout
people around you guys, that summer swim is really, really fun. And the reason is because when I was on the team, like as you guys were saying earlier, I was a quiet kid, didn't really have that many friends.
You grow.
Yeah, this team helped me grow. Like, and it wasn't just because like of the swimming. It's
Because
because
it's a family.
we are like a legitimate family.
Yeah.
Like we win together, we lose together. We
Oh,
like
no, if one person loses their race, like you're sad for that person.
for real. Like people don't understand how swimming is a team sport sometimes, and you really have to like think about like if you're swimming your race, it's not for self gratification, even though if you win it is really nice, but like you're contributing to a team goal, especially like with high school with summer swim. It's on a point system.
Yeah.
So it was just really fun for me because I just got to witness all of like the years that I've been on the team like culminate into 1 year, and just like all the friends that I've made, all of like the people that I've grown with. Like it was crazy to see Jackson like since he was like shorter than me.
A tiny
Like,
boy
he
grow
was-
into a big bod.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
even you, Vincent, you too. Like it's crazy to see all these people like grow up, and like to see them succeed is like better than like anything ever. But yeah, that was just like the whole season last year. Like, did we win? No,
Last year?
Aquajets.
Yeah.
No.
No, what last
Aqua
year we
Jets
did?
beat us.
Yeah.
What the?
You didn't know that?
I forgot. Like
Aqua Jets is
Those
the only
dang
team.
Aquajets! I swear.
Aqua Jets are good.
Aquajets
They're
are
very
crazy.
Check the re-
Big noodle.
good. Big noodle.
Big noodle. But yeah, it was like crazy because like even last year it was like my farewell tour kind of
Yeah.
where I talked to Big Noodle, and he was just like, "Dude, you better come back." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's just like, "Dude, you're not gonna understand like how much you're gonna miss this team. Like if it means as much as it meant to me, like these people are gonna be your home."
I kind of felt the same way about that for high school swim. Like when you're a senior and you leave your like high school swim team.
There's so much.
Like,
Yeah, Big Bod was a captain on the low.
I mean, yeah, your boy was too.
No, this kid, you
Oh,
were, yeah.
Oh, I was. Yeah,
We
I
both
was.
were.
I
I
was
was.
not. Okay, I didn't.
I,
swim.
uh,
I didn't
You
swim my
definitely would
senior
have
year.
been. You definitely would have been.
How do I say
I
this?
do not think so.
Since I'm in the area, I'm gonna try to be an assistant coach at Robinson, just because I love the
Oh,
team so much.
that's awesome.
I mean, you form a bond on your team most of the time. Like, I mean, your winter club team, sometimes you don't. Like I didn't with Mako's, but for Robinson, it's a family. Like I remember when we lost one of our teammates. Everyone was really sad about that. Like very like at meets, like we remembered him and we like cried about losing him. But when we won together, and it wasn't like because in in winter, high school swim's two different teams. It's like boys and girls.
Yeah.
It's not boys and girls when you swim. You are one whole team. Like you're cheering for the girls team, and the girls team cheers for the boys team a lot.
Yeah.
And it's just like you really form a bond with everyone on there, and it's like once you leave,
You're still a part of it.
you're still a part of it, and you don't feel
Facts.
like you're done. Like at States for me, my last year or this year,
Mm-hmm.
it was very emotional. Like after it, like some of the kids on my relay team that were seniors, like I said, shout out to Brandon Henry. This team really affected us, especially him. The team meant so much to him. It means so much to me. And just like Penguins does, Penguins mean so much to me. But like any team that you're with for that long, like for Robinson, I was with them for 4 years. Like I watched like everyone like fade out, but then I watched everyone move in, become what they are now. It's just like when you joined this team, like you weren't that fast, but now look at where you are now, and it's a whole nother experience. Like everyone cheering for you as hard as they can as you're swimming, just because you're getting third, is the most wild thing ever. Because like the only time you don't score a point in high school swim is when you get last. So it's a competition for even fifth
All the way
place.
through. Yeah.
All the way through. And so everyone's cheering for you. Just watching you beat the kid on the outside lane is something to cheer about. And everyone's just, they've got you. And that's the whole thing about it, is you can fall back on this team and they will catch you, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Like, the whole thing, like this year in Penguins, one of the 8 and unders, was he 8 and unders? Do you have to be in 9-10? I think he was 9-10s. Joseph?
Yeah, he's
9-10.
9-10. So, in the mixed free relay, the one 9-10 that was in my relay was very, very scared that he was going to lose the relay for us. And I think this was against Cascades. I, sat down next to him and I told him, and this was like a heart-to-heart conversation. I said, if you mess up, which you're not going to mess up, and I know you're not going to mess up, but even if you do, this whole team has you. We have your back if you mess this up. Like, we won't let you lose. Like, that's the whole thing, is like, if you think you're not doing good, you're doing fine, and we've got you in the whole time. And I think relays is such a big team builder, because I was doing my, I think, 400 freestyle relay for Robinson, and that was a really, emotionally knit team. Like, it was regionals, and we went All-American at that. Like, I remember, I think I was going to be swimming against Aiken Doe. And Aiken...
Braddock.
Aiken...
Exactly.
Aiken is fast. Like, this kid is insanely quick. Or no, it was Matt Summers. You know Summers?
Yeah, Summers.
I have no idea what you're
Summers,
talking about.
That's Wilson, boys.
Summers had to swim against me, and I was actually really upset at how districts unfolded, because I out-touched him at districts, barely.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm not letting him get this close to me again. So we go out insanely hard, and then I finish, and I'm just like, that was insane and everything. And you get out, and then there's other coaches from other teams saying, you just went All-American and everything like that. And I'm just like, I did what? And they were like, you just posted an All-American time. And I'm like, you're kidding me. That's insane. But then at the same time, you look back, it's like, I couldn't do that without the other people that were on that team.
Yeah.
It's such a team sport. And like Alan said, you don't realize how much of a team sport it is, but that's what makes the family a family, is because of how big of a team sport it is.
Mm-hmm.
So even at Penguins, you're cheering everyone on because there's so many close meets and everything. I think we were supposed to beat Cascades by literally 1 point.
Yeah.
So every race at that meet,
Everything matters
so much.
Yeah.
Everything always matters. Even when I was in 11-12, I learned that if I get third, I did my job.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to say it. It's an experience that you will come around to feel. You will understand what I'm saying when you get to that point.
If you haven't already.
Yeah. Because, I know there's probably some, freshman kids that are going to be trying out for the team. And when I was a freshman on Robinson, it wasn't that much. It was just okay, this seems pretty cool. But then sophomore year, it really changed. And I'm just like, wow, this is such a big team and everything. And then I started to get involved in junior year, and then I was captain senior year, and man, it just comes back, and it goes by so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Your swimming career in high school and in summer swim, it goes by insanely fast. I didn't realize that my last year for high school was my last year until states came around.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't do anything more. And that's it. So it is a really tough experience sometimes when you have to leave the team, but that's the fact that it hurts leaving that team means that you left your mark there and that it impacted you positively in your life.
But now you got college.
But now you got
So
college
Gucci,
too. Yeah. But I'll see how that works out, honestly.
And like going back to like leaving your impact on the team. I
Mhm.
know that like this year, like there's no going back, like for sure, for real. So but like it got to the point where I was at All Stars,
Mhm.
and like there were parents coming up to me, and they were just like, "Thank you so much for everything that you did for my kid." Like there was this one mom, she was just like, there was this one meet where her kid was just like, "I'm not gonna win. I'm not like I'm too slow for this," and they're just like, I don't even want to swim the relay. Like I'm gonna lose." And then I just like she was just like, "Can you talk to him? Like he's just getting in his head a lot." And I was just like, "Yes, I got it." And I talked to this kid, and it just like I don't know what I said, but like he went out, and then their relay team won. It was the
Wow.
I
11,
know,
12 relay.
dude. I know how that feels.
Yeah, like it was crazy to see like all these parents coming up to me and thanking me for like what I did to help their kids succeed. Or
Mhm.
like for her specifically, she was just like, "Thank you for helping him get out of his shell and
Yeah.
like becoming more confident." Because like we do this thing for Penguins every Fun Friday, or most Fun Fridays, we play water polo.
Oh yeah.
And he was always our goalie, and she was just like, he felt so happy that like to feel like needed or to feel like supported by people.
Yeah.
Even if it's just like a little arbitrary game that we play on a Friday, like he was just so happy. And like it was crazy to me, like look back at it now and I'm like I didn't know what I was doing back then, because I was just like, I just want to help this
Exactly.
team win, you know?
Exactly.
Like even if I'm not swimming in the water, I'm just like, I'm hyping kids up, like I'm making sure that they're as prepared as they can. Like you know that like I have like my little like teams, or like my little gangs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where I like hype them up, and then like I'm kind of like their mentor in a way.
Yeah.
Like like the impact I had on the team wasn't apparent to me until way later than like it was at All Stars, the last meet of the season, where people were just like, "You've done so much for this team, and we
Yeah.
can't thank you enough." But the tying the whole podcast up in a nice little bow as we end it today. As I said earlier, you will not know what you have until it's gone. So like Jackson, I hope you keep swimming as
Yeah.
much as you can. Vincent, no matter how hard college is, I really hope you swim. I really hope you swim, brother. I know I'm gonna try to get in the water a couple times this year.
Do club? Come on, maybe I'll see you at the club meets.
Club meets, maybe, bro.
It's a
maybe.
legacy, my dude.
I know.
Leave
We
a
just
legacy.
gotta pick our times, bro. Just
Yeah.
like make sure that we never lose what we had back when we were just little 10-year-olds
Infants.
swimming.
Yeah.
Small bods.
But yeah, this has been Lifeline with AJ and Vincent. I'm
It's been
AJ.
nice, fellas. All Vince.
I'm Jackson.
We'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out,
Peace.
y'all.